time now for the Bear Channel 11 o'clock news and it's late Tuesday night, September 28th, 2015. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins. 11 o'clock news and nines and it's late Tuesday night here. Top story at 11th hour here. At 11 o'clock here is please from Kelly Cassandra's children and the last minute letter on behalf of the Pope didn't sway the Georgia border pardons and approval on Tuesday. Washington, U.S. Congressional Republicans on Tuesday challenged plan mandated the eligibility for federal funds, while the health organization's president said defending it would restrict women's access to care and disappropriate hurt. Kentucky County Clerk Kim Davis, who reviews the issue of marriage lasted the same-sex couples party, met with Pope Francis during the historic trip to the U.S. Chicago Bulls Derrick Rose suffers orbital fracture. And Jonathan Davis is back, but Patrick Chubb and other veterans are not for the Chicago Blackhawks, says the champs when trying to overcome these changes, plus Patrick Kane's ongoing investigation. In Seattle, a federal jury on Tuesday found a Washington State man guilty of illegally owning firearms, including the handgun the son used to kill four of his friends and himself last year in a high school cafeteria. United Nations French challenged Russia to back to its word with a deed over the fight in Islamic State militants in Syria and its major powers on Tuesday, struggling to resolve differences between Moscow and the West over the end of the civil war in the Middle East. I gotta go for Burkina Faso. The Burkina Faso military crushed the last remnants of a failed coup on Tuesday, storming the barracks of the elite unit that staged the coup 13 days earlier. United Nations, President Obama and President Raul Castro of Cuba met Tuesday for the second time in 6 months, continuing the gradual warming of ties that has chipped away at the decades of tension between the nations, but upset conservative critics. When German Chancellor Angela Merkel announced that she would take up to 800,000 asylum seekers this year, many wondered whether the lady slipped into the tub and banged her head or was high in weed. Mecca, Saudi Arabia said on Tuesday that nearly 1,100 photos distributed for 2 months to help defy nationals who had died in the Hajj are from the entire pilgrimage, not just a disaster near Mecca. Edward Snowden joint shooter immediately gets more falls than the NSA. Salman Idaho, a former Idaho governor, sued the U.S. Department of Energy on Tuesday seeking information. He said the agency was concerned about a proposal to ship nuclear waste into the states in violation of 20-year federal government of an agreement. Lincoln School Principal Casey Godfrey looks on as former principal of Panama and announced that the school has been named the Blue Ribbon Award for 2015 in suburban Chicago. And speaking of Chicago, the top couple in Chicago expressed blunt outrage Tuesday after shooting wounded an infant and killed the child's mother and grandmother as they returned home from a family outing on Monday night. New York, American designer Ralph Lauren, who has built a fashion powerhouse on luxury designs as part of Country Club Chic, announced Tuesday he stepped down as the chief executive officer and named the head of Gap and corporate public sold Navy brand. Detroit federal regulators said on Tuesday that the Fiat Chrysler automobiles that significantly underreported to regulators the number of deaths and injury claims linked to possible defects in its cars. Cumulus Media, the nation's second largest radio broadcaster, announced Tuesday that it will replace its chief executive next month, a change that comes after a year in which the company's share price fell by more than 80%. Tokyo, most Asian stock markets have steadied on Wednesday after sliding into a 3-year low, but a weak outlook for the commodities and persistent concerns about China's economy discouraged most buyers. Alright, looking at the stock market report here at 11:03 here. Now, up 47.24 points to close at 69,49.13. SP 500 up 2.32 points to close at 1,884.09. And Nasdaq down 26.65 points to close at 4,517.32. That's not a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle floating before your eyes. As you're seeing that, the first biofluorescent reptile discovered by the scientists is a Pacific Sea turtle. While NASA doesn't yet have an active human Mars program yet, they just hoping to get there someday. Wellington, New Zealand. New Zealand plans to create an ocean sanctuary almost the size of Texas, becoming the latest island nation in the Pacific, putting ecological protection and tourism ahead of its fishing and mining industries. 6 years ago in Copenhagen, Hillary Clinton, then Secretary of State, brought the Mormon negotiated on a deal to stole climate change back when the dead Walvest. Single promise of $100 million a year to help the world's poor nations. Owned in New York for 38 years, a few black and white photographs of New York squirrel the baby pain provided comfort to women who suffered terrible burns and endured the use of playground taunts and painful surgeries thereafter. Soft drinks and uppers, sugar sweetened beverage can seriously damage cardiovascular health and new review finds. It is a question that does look the minds of many makers are the chemicals they handle on a daily basis endanger health, as the pilot program will gauge air quality in New York's nail salons. All right, let's take a look at New England alerts here at 11:05 in Newark, New Jersey. Shots fired at Bergen Street at Springfield Ave. Shots fired from a white minivan. At this time, the police department has vehicles surrounded with two suspects in custody and 2 in the process of being detained. Weapons. We're covering in the update all suspects in custody, which are the actors. PHL News Time 11:05. Time now for a sports report. The Red Sox are making things interesting here in late September and early October as they defeat the New York Yankees 10-4 at Yankee Stadium here. As we take a look at the Major League Baseball scoreboard here, Los Angeles Dodgers leading the San Francisco Giants 2-0 in the bottom of the third. Milwaukee Brewers are leading the San Diego Padres 2-0 in the bottom of the third. Seattle Mariners are leading the Houston Astros 2-1 in the bottom of the third. Top of the third, Los Angeles Angels are leading the Oakland Athletics 2-0 in the top of the third. Top of the fourth, Arizona Diamondbacks and Colorado Rockies are tied at 3. Bottom of the eighth, Texas Rangers are leading the Detroit Tigers 7-6 in the bottom of the eighth. Bottom of the fourth, Cincinnati Reds are leading Chicago Cubs leading the Cincinnati Reds 4-0 in here. And the Philadelphia Phillies over New York Mets 4-3. Tampa Bay Rays over the Miami Marlins 4-2. Atlanta Braves over the Washington Nationals 2-1. And the Chicago White Sox over the Kansas City Royals 4-2. Chicago Bulls got Derek Rose 7-0 open fracture after being elbowed in the face during the practice Tuesday and will require surgery. 7 Methodist University president Gerald Turner said Tuesday that he did not contemplate firing men's basketball coach Larry Brown and connected with an NCAA rules violations that resulted in a variety of sanctions, including the ban. The NHL continues to explore the possibility of expansion, but no firm table has been set for that process, as Commissioner Gary Bettman said Tuesday at the fall Board of Governors meeting. For the 19th consecutive year, the Liberty, one of the WNBA's original franchise, will end the season without a championship as the Indiana Fever are moving on to the WNBA Finals by defeating the New York Liberty 66-51 as they will meet the Minnesota Lynx in the WNBA Finals. Pierre News, I'm 11:07 here on this late Tuesday night, and also the Wheaton Lions men's soccer team fall to the Brandeis judges 2-1 at Keith Field of Wheaton College. Pure Channel News, I'm 11:08. Time out for Trevor reporting it. Smooth Santa and Nowways, Byways, New England on this late Tuesday night here. 120 in the step-by side, so from Route 9 in Wellesley all the way out to Highland Street in Needhamere. Route 1 in the step-by side, so from Chelsea all the way out to Route 93 in Charlestown here. Route 3 in the Nashua side, a little slow here, and up in New Hampshire, 293 in the northbound side. We get an accident here around after Route 28, so expect some delays around in Manchester, New Hampshire, of Route 293 around the area around the Mall, New Hampshire here. But otherwise, smooth sailing coming in the Nowways, Byways, New England is late Tuesday night here, and look at MBTA alerts here. Subway system looking good. Commuter rail. Havel line, train 210, 905 a.m. from April delayed weekdays, 10 to 20 minutes at Andover and Belleville Friday, October 23rd. And on the ferries are looking good. Here, John News time, 11:09. Time now for weather report and 2 important stories center the weather on this late Tuesday night here. Alright, the latest on Tropical Storm Joaquin. It is now 25.8 to the north, 71.7 to the west. Max sustained winds 70 miles an hour and movement southwest wind 5 miles an hour. Expected to become a hurricane from now. Expected to be a hurricane early Wednesday here. The latest public advisory on Joaquin. Joaquin expected to become a hurricane later than that on Wednesday. Hurricane watch issued for the Central Bahamas as the change of advisory. The government of the Bahamas issued a hurricane watch for the Central Bahamas. Somebody watches the warning effect. Hurricane watch to effect for Central Bahamas. A hurricane watch means that hurricane conditions are possible within watcher, in this case within the next 36 to 40 hours. Interest in the North West Bahamas should monitor the progress of Joaquin. Additional watches and warnings may be regarded early Wednesday. But so at 11 p.m. The center of tropical storm Joaquin was located near latitude 25.8 in the north, longitude 71.7 in the west. Joaquin is moving toward the west-southwest drift 5 miles an hour, and this general motion is expected to continue for the next couple of days on the forecast track. The center of Joaquin is expected to move near or over portions of the central Bahamas Wednesday night or Thursday. Max same winds increase near 70 miles an hour, with higher gusts. Additional strength is expected during the next 4 hours, and Joaquin's forecast to become a hurricane even later tonight on Wednesday, as tropical storm force winds extend outwards up to 125 miles an hour, 205 kilometers remaining to the east of the center. The estimated minimum center pressure 98 millibars of 29.18 inches here, and wind tropical storm conditions that could be reached portions of the central Bahamas by Wednesday night, with hurricane conditions possible by late Wednesday night or early Thursday. Rainfall, Joaquin is expected to produce 48 inches of rain, with estimated maximum 12 inches possible over San Salvador and Rim Cape Thursday morning, and rainfall amounts of 3 to 5 inches are possible over the remainder of the central Bahamas Thursday morning, with 1 to 2 inches expected in the northwest and southeast Bahamas here. And swells during the rain by Joaquin may affect portions of the Bahamas the next few days. These swells are likely to cause life-threatening surf and rip current conditions here. As this is the track, it's going to be turned to the northeast, and this is a question of where we're going to be going. Meanwhile, we got our own weather system going on tonight, as this is a line of moderate to heavy bands of rain, as this is part of the cold front that's bringing rain from New Brunswick and eastern Quebec, stretching up to the northern New England and down for coming much of New York State, Pennsylvania, coming much of eastern Ohio, and down for southern Indiana and northern Kentucky here. But this is a part of the tropical moisture, as this is heavy band rain around Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, around Trenton, New Jersey, and down for Delaware, down for the Delmarva Peninsula, east of Baltimore and Washington, D.C. here. And also seeing some spotty rain showers, spotty heavy bands of rain around Waterbury, Middletown, Connecticut, around Hamden, New Haven, areas of Connecticut here. And seeing some spotty rain showers and thunderstorms around Hempstead and Long Beach. And we're seeing some spotty rain showers around Ipswich and around Beverly, and spotty rain showers around Lexington here. And line of heavy spotty moderate bands of rain around East Ipswich and off the Cape Downs here. So, looking at Futurecast here. It'll be spotty bands of rain in the early morning hours here. It'll be first heavy bands of rain around 5 a.m. from south of Newburyport and then to east to western up in the northern, Rhode Island up in the northeastern Connecticut here. And then the heavy bands of rain will approach western Massachusetts and western Vermont and eastern New York State by about 7:41 a.m. to be here into the Boston area by about 9:48 a.m. And then it's going to keep on pouring for the mid-afternoon hours and into the night, as expected to be out of the by about somewhere tomorrow night. Still expected to be a wet Wednesday in store here. Alright, 7-day forecast. It goes like this. Tonight, rain coming after 2 a.m. Pittsburgh before 11 p.m. Costco about 65 degrees. Southeast wind about 6 to 8 miles per Chesapeake, 7%. New Pittsburgh miles between the quarter and half an inch possible. Wednesday, rain and possibly a thunderstorm before 2 p.m. Then showers possibly a thunderstorm after 2 p.m. Thunderstorms produce heavy rain. Pittsburgh between 2 p.m. and 5 p.m. high near 75 degrees. South about 9 to 60 miles coming southwest in the afternoon. Chesapeake 1%. New rain from about between 1 and 2 inches possible. With that, showers and possibly a thunderstorm Pittsburgh between 7 p.m. and 8 p.m. low around 51 degrees. Then north at about 9 to 11 miles gust is 21 miles on the Chesapeake 8%. New rain around 3 and a half to 3/4 inch possible. Thursday, rain like May after 2 p.m. Pittsburgh about Costco about 38 degrees and north for about 11 to 13 miles with Chesapeake is 6%. New Pittsburgh miles between a quarter and half an inch possible. Thursday night, rain like in Pittsburgh of ours. Costco about 48 degrees and northeast with about 11 to 14 miles with Chesapeake is 70%. Friday, rain likely Costco high near 57 degrees and low about 51 degrees. Chesapeake 70%. Saturday, rain most Costco about 64, low about 55 degrees and Chesapeake 50%. Sunday, rain most Costco about 66, about 53 degrees and Chesapeake is 50% near. On Monday, showers most Costco about 66, about 52 degrees. Chesapeake is 40%. And for Tuesday, showers most Costco about 600 degrees and Chesapeake is 30%. Not temperature at 11:14 p.m. 32 degrees, overcast skies, humidity 91%. And that is going to be it for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news of the slate. Tuesday, September 29th, 2015. Please have a good night. What a good president to see you tomorrow morning with more important.